Hey guys, it's Heather, and on this rainy fall morning, I am going to open my StitchFix. So all of a sudden it feels like fall. It's just like a switch. I mean, although in the summertime we kind of had some fall weather, and then the beginning of fall we had some, or actually it's just not the beginning, but the last week we were up in the 90s, which we had hardly had any of for the entire summer. But we have been without rain for a little while, and it started raining yesterday. Everything's getting watered and pretty outside. I'm looking at my backyard, sorry. And I just recently filmed a trend send, and I had ordered a StitchFix on the same day. It's here. I still haven't gotten a chance to go through all the items that I've picked up on my own, whether I'll probably end up doing like a collective haul, maybe part 1, part 2, things I've added to my wardrobe, that type of thing. But for today, we're going to open up the StitchFix because this is one of those things that I have a certain amount of time before I have to send it back. So let's just take a peek. I'm trying to decide if you guys prefer me to show you the items and then try them on, or just put them on and tell you what they are as I do it. So I guess the only, everything's stuck to the lid. The only issue with me doing it like that is you won't see my first impressions. So if you have not been on the StitchFix site in a while, they've made some serious changes. Not just in the brands that they've offered. Oh, there goes my battery, shoot. Okay, fresh battery, we should be good for the rest of the video. But they've made a lot of changes. So brands, styles, they even have recently, and I know I'm one of the first people that have received this option, they have like an AI imagery. You take a picture of yourself with your face and your a full-length body picture, and then they dress your body in styles, and it's amazing. There is a few things that need to be kind of tweaked. It has asked me a few questions like, does this look accurate? The biggest issue, let me see if I can find a picture. I screenshotted it and sent it to my daughter. I'm trying to remember how long ago that was. Oh, sorry. There it is. Here's a picture right here that they did of me. Now, I think it's pretty accurate, other than the fact that this girl's probably somewhere around 5'6", 5'7" is what I'm thinking. And of course, they did not capture my wrinkles, but I think it's pretty darn good. And it makes the visualization of seeing it on you is completely different than just seeing some random model. So many places I've been to, online that I look at, it says model is 5'11". Well, that is 10 inches taller than me. So if it looks great at her, and it hits her ankle length or whatever, I have to remember that I got 10 inches off. So that's everywhere. That's your torso, the length of your arms, the length of your legs, all of those things. And it's kind of hard to imagine your body in those clothes. You think, oh, I love that outfit, it looks great on her. Well, a 10 inch taller person is definitely going to look better in a lot of more items than I am. Sorry, it's early. It's been a busy week. Anywho, that to me was a game changer. There are a few things, like I said, I need to kind of shrink the legs and the person down a little bit, and they're doing a lot of customization, and they're making a lot of changes, and I think they are all for the better. Anyway, I'm just rambling too much. I have heard that people are losing their style pass. I have not. Mine renewed in July, and I won't need it again until next year. But I pay $49 a year, and that $49 is credited to my account for the next purchase. And if you're doing monthly, it's a $20 styling fee, and that's credited to anything you keep in the box. So pretty easy, right? So she sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items, and I did get to choose 8. So there was 5 or 8. I did not, at least I didn't see it. My hair is awful on my face. It's rainy outside. I don't remember getting a preview of it, so I'm not sure what's in here. Let's just pull out my bundles, and this time I'm going to go ahead and do it by showing you each piece so you see my first impressions. If you would prefer from now on for me just to style the pieces and to shorten the video a little bit and make it just tell you about them as I'm wearing them, I could do that too. For reference, I am 5'1.5". I used to be called 5'2", but apparently I'm 5'1.5". I am considered a petite. I do wear anywhere from an extra small petite to a small petite, and shoe size, I'm about a 6, 6.5. So I weigh right around 114, 115. That is for you to be able to choose, you know, how it would look on your body. So let's just open up the bundles real quick. Get the paper off the countertop or the desktop. Now, I have been purchasing a lot of clothes here recently, and there's not a lot more that I need. And I will show you, I told you guys about this shirt that I bought a while back. This is by Vince. I got this at Nordstrom with my husband and my family a few months ago. So I'm just wearing, let me just kind of show this and a pair of wide leg jeans. And I'll show you. And I got these little, these are so comfortable. These little red Mary Janes by Dolce Vita. They are day one that I put these on my feet. There was no break in time. These are so easy to wear. They're so pliable. When I go shoe shopping, especially for flats or loafers, first thing I do is this. If this is stiff, no, I'm not tearing up my heels. I am not tearing up my heels. But these are wonderful. I'm just, you know, with this kind of a casual outfit, I'm going to go run some errands with my daughter today to prepare for her baby shower. We're getting close. Alrighty, look for something light blue. Okay, so this is the Billy T Pure Bliss top in the color light blue. It feels like linen. We have little buttons on the sleeve. It feels a little summery. This is in an extra small petite. I love the color. I love this color. Let's see. What is the fabric? No, it's 55% cotton and 45% lyocell. And for our season that we have here in Georgia, I mean, we can get really cold, like 7 degrees. And some of you are probably thinking, well, we get below 0. 7 degrees down here is really rough when you're as thin-skinned as I am. But we can have cold days and then a hot day and then cold days and a hot day. So short sleeves with layers is, or long sleeves and layers, however, we can wear year-round virtually anything is all I'm trying to say. I've purchased a lot of blazers here recently. I'm using blazers as a third layering piece, and I'll probably be popping one on today because it's the high today is 81. For me, that's cool. But anyway, that's really cute. I've got it all wrinkled. It's a little bit wrinkled. It's got some little cutout details here. It's feminine. Billy T is the name of this one, and this was $69. Next item is the Taupe Marine Layer Rebecca Sweater Polo, size, well, that's not the next one on the list, but it's the next one I went to. This has got to be it. This is the Rebecca sweater. This is cute. It does have a little polo collar button details here that are functional. It's like a crocheted. Don't know if you would need a undershirt underneath that or not. I mean, I don't think it would be see-through enough to be a problem. That's really dainty. This would look cute underneath like a camel blazer or a chocolate brown blazer. Jeans and suede booties. Okay, I'm liking this one. Of course I am, because it's $148. That is an extra small petite. It does, oh, it's just an extra small. It does seem a little small, so we'll have to see. It's pretty. What is the material? Let's see if it's worth that kind of money. Nylon, recycled polyester, and cotton. And I'm going to have to love it on. I'm going to have to love it on. But it's really cute off. All right, my hair is driving me nuts. There we go. Let's find out where we were here. This is the Liverpool Luna double layer V-neck half sleeve. Double layer. Oh, so it's just like, okay, it's an elbow sleeve. It's very heavy. Double layer. Okay, the back is a single layer. The front is a double layer, but it doesn't have like, it's just sewn twice in there, but it doesn't like hang open. It's extra small. V-neck for $59. I mean, it's a good layering piece. Kind of a basic. Okay, what is this? Skies are blue, faux suede open front blazer in the color camel. This is really soft. Probably going to be too big. It is a small. This is $90. It's not a structured blazer, but it does have the lapel. No buttons. Are these pockets for real? The pockets are for real. You could roll up those sleeves. That might look cute underneath that. Underneath, or over top. Over top of that. The first, well, I guess any of those shirts. And then lastly, what is this? This is interesting. Okay, so the extra small Bagatelle leather collar knit button down. Leather collar, okay. It's a jacket? It's a jacket. All right, we have pockets that are functional. It's actually quite cute. It's interesting. It's got like this design on it. Excuse my nails, they need to be done. It's got some stretch. It's got a little bit of stretch. Feels flannel-y. That's interesting. That's a unique. Is that just from the paper? Like little pieces of the paper that were on it, or up against the light colored cardigan, maybe? Okay. That's interesting. We'll have to see how that looks on. We are down to this last. Ooh, what are these? So I like this. These are by Cut from the Cloth. Charlotte high rise. They say brown, but they're not just brown. They are brown pinstripe with blue pinstripes and stuff. Problem is that there is zero and they're not a petite, but maybe they're ankle length. I kind of like these. I would probably need a double zero petite. Cut from the Cloth runs really big, but I think they're really cute. They're really cute. I'm going to have to hop on and see how she wanted me to wear all these pieces, because some of the stuff looks like it goes together and some does not. Then we have, this is by Z Supply. It is the Emily cardigan in the color gray, size extra small. Yeah, it's just a little V-neck ribbed cardigan. That's really nice. It's very soft. I like. And then lastly are the Democracy Ruby Absolution Skyrise something or other, because it's cut off, in the color navy in a zero petite. They are just a pair of trouser pants. Pockets, back pockets are sewn. Probably going to be too long, but okay. So I'm like, and they were $88. So Stylist Picks subtotal is $775. If you buy 5 or more, you get a discount of 25%, which takes off $193.75. The order comes to $581.25. I'm going to hop on to the website real quick and see how they wanted me to style these pieces before I get changed. So give me just a few seconds. So I'm going to first start by showing you the outfit of the day. This is the little red and white Vince shirt that I got from Nordstrom. These are a pair of Paige wide leg scissor cut hem pants, and then the little Dolce Vita red Mary Janes. This is what I'm planning on wearing today. I was actually going to wear some suede shoes, but since it's raining, I don't want to ruin them. I want to show you, I got these. They're so cute. Sorry. These I got from Anthropologie. They are BB Lou. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. I've not worn them yet. I just got them in. I was actually planning on wearing them today. Has a little brass buckle here. I did, what size did I get? I got them in a 37, so I think that's a 36 and a half. I've got a 36, a 6.5. They are a warm suede, kind of a beige suede. I did treat these with my suede cleaner protector. I did it twice and they turned out perfectly, but this is what I wanted to wear today. Let's see if I'll just switch out a shoe here. So here would be the difference in the shoes. I mean, I can't do this on my own. There we go. So there's the difference. That would be a little suede slip on. They're just a little slide. Great for fall. You have that transition time when it's not too hot, not too cold. So, but I'm going to go with the red ones today because I'm not worried about the rain ruining them. All right, let me get on. Now I did look at the website. It shows ideas on how to style them, but it's not with items that are already in the box, which would have been a really cool thing for them to do. Wear this with that. That's everything. I know other boxes do that as well. So I'm going to just do my best. So I've picked the first couple of pieces, the ones that I seem to gravitate to the most. So the top is the marine layer Rebecca sweater, polo sweater, and then I have the cut from the cloth Charlotte high rise, the brown pinstriped pants. So let me pull you down. All right, that's too far. I do like the sweater. I don't think I love it $148 worth. I think it's cute. I'll have to try it on underneath the blazer and see. But these pants, now they are a little loose, but I think a belt or have my tailor them because they don't come in a smaller size and I didn't see them in petite. Maybe I'll hop on somewhere else and see if they come in petite, but I love them and I've been wanting a pair of pinstripe trousers. So let me pull you down a little further. Okay, let's see. Now I did pair these with my Vince Camuto booties because I have them up here. They're just a bootie with a huge heel. And when I wear those, they still touch the floor a little bit, but it's not terrible. These are with the little slides that I just showed you. You can see it puddles on the floor. But I like them enough that I would have them altered. So they are $114. Again, I'm gonna see if they come in a petite anywhere. Let me just turn around a little bit. We do have pockets in the back. They are just a very classic. Did you even see any of that? I went too far, didn't I? Let's see. Pockets in the back, pockets in the front. I really, really like these. So they are a very high possibility. Let me get changed. So for my next outfit, I put on a little pair of Quince loafers that I purchased. And I have the Democracy Ruby Absolution Skyrise. And man, they are Skyrise. My belly button is down here. They go 2.5 inches away from my bra. They are really high up. So anything lower than that, the crotch would rub between my legs. And then these are navy. I do actually like them. I just wish they weren't quite so high. I feel like when you're a petite, and these are a zero petite, I feel like that rise, Skyrise needs to be down a little further on a short-waisted person. So no pockets in the back. This is like a flap, like it looks like a pocket, and then short pockets in the front. They're really cute. They are navy. And then I have on the gray Z Supply cardigan in an extra small. I do like the cardigan. I kind of want to see what it looks like with denim. It's super, super soft. I probably would wear this as a shirt. I think it fits perfectly. I like Z Supply. Z Supply tends to kind of fit my personality and my style and my sizes pretty well. I forgot to read my note. My stylist's name is Brittany, and I did do some requests and I did give her some guidance. She says, loving the direction you're taking your wardrobe. Now I have 3 words that describe my style in my mind. It's current, comfortable, and classic. She said it's a winning combo. So my 3 words, current, meaning I don't want to look dated, but I don't care so much about trends. I don't want a whole bunch of trendy pieces in my wardrobe. I'll have a few here and there, but I don't want it to be, I have a wardrobe that goes out of style next year and I've got nothing to wear. I want things that are current, that don't feel like, 1990s or early 2000s. Current, comfortable, obviously, everybody wants comfort, and classic. So pieces, like I said, that are timeless, that will always look current, if that makes sense. The Camel Skies are blue, suede front blazer. Apparently I selected from the freestyle. Is a smart pick for fall. I built the rest so you can pair it with these. And then it just talks about what the other items are. So that didn't go well. Let me change my shirt since there's not another pair of pants, and we'll try on some of the shirts and jackets. So I decided to put my jeans back on and those little suede slides for the rest of the items. So on the top, I have where did it go? Skies are blue, faux suede, open front blazer, the color camel, size small for $90. This was something that I chose in freestyle. It does have functioning pockets. It's very soft and fluid. Here are the length of the sleeves without them rolled. Here it is rolled twice. I kind of like it rolled here. I feel like from the front, it looks really too long for me. I kind of like it from the side, but you don't walk sideways through life. So I think it just might be a little bit too long for my frame. Let me just, if it were just a couple inches shorter, maybe just to my hips rather than to, it's not even above my thighs, it's down in my thighs. So I just think it might be too long. All right, and then the shirt underneath, slide this over here. This is the Billy T Pure Bliss top in an extra small petite for $69. It does have cuffs here that are buttoned back in the back. You can see there's the little flutter here at the neckline and some really pretty little details. I just don't know that this is something that I need in my wardrobe right now. It fits perfectly. So maybe if with a different jacket is what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking it feels a little more summer than it does feel fall, but I love the color. I love the fit. I love the fabric. I love the feminine details. I don't know. And maybe with a pair of black pants or a pair of white denim. This one I'm going to have to think about because I like the length of the sleeves. I like the neckline. I just think it's very feminine and it is absolutely a heather color. I love the length and I love the curved hemline too. I don't even feel like I need to tuck it in. I don't know, it's growing on me. It's growing on me and it's $69. So again, if I hit 5 pieces, then I get 25% off. And I still have 2 more to go. I did those striped blazers. Apparently they did come in a 00, but they are out of stock. So I feel like if I got the 00s, then I wouldn't have to, you know, do anything with the waist, just the length. I don't know what to do. Maybe request that when they come back in stock, I maybe watch. I don't know. I don't know what to do. All right, let me change the last 2 tops. Because I don't know what to do. I'm actually loving most pieces in this box. The jacket that I have on right now is the Bagatelle leather collar knit button down. It's got that little pattern. I don't know if that's coming across. It's barely, oh, there we go. There, you should be able to see there. It's brown, it's knit. Now on this side, I did tuck under the sleeve. That would be a very easy fix for my tailor. This is the length of it without it. But because there's no buttons or snaps or zippers, it's just fabric, this would be, I mean, I could probably even just do one of those little iron-on little tape things and it would be perfect. But I'd probably have him do it. I love the detail of the leather collar. It's just a little different. And I am very much a jacket girl. I have a jacket with me year round. It doesn't matter the season. And this one fits wonderfully. I love the croppedness of this. I really, really like this jacket. So this is my mind. I saw on the cut from the Kloth website that they do have it in a 00, those pants, those striped pants, but they don't have them in petite. But they were a few dollars less on the cut from the Kloth website, but I pay for shipping. And I would have to have them altered lengthwise anyways. These, if I do 5 of these items, I'm going to get 25% off of that, which makes them a whole lot less money. So I'm going to have to play with this a little bit. This is where that Stitch Fix math comes into play. But this jacket, I didn't think I was going to love it, and I absolutely do. I love the shoulders. I love the length. I love the fabric. There's a lot of stretch inside of it. I love it. Oh my gosh, did I say how much it was? It's $119. So, and then underneath is the Liverpool, right? Yeah, Luna double layer V-neck half sleeve in black size extra small. And this one is $59. Let me put this over here. I did front tuck it a little bit, but this just, and I forgot to show you. Hold on, let me put the little jacket back on. And I can't find the thing. Let's see. I like it. You could wear white underneath it. You could wear lots of colors underneath this. But the shoes that I put on with them are from Target. These are by A New Day. I just recently picked them up. I got them in a 6.5. I did have to tighten the buckle to the very last one, but aren't they super cute? I think they were like 30 bucks. I haven't worn them yet, but just recently, like I told you, I've been doing a little bit of shopping. But, oh, so let me try to stand back. Is that too far down? Yes. Okay. So I put this, it's a chocolate brown. It kind of takes the stress of the denim legs, dresses it up a little bit. It gives me, the jacket gives me a polish. And I don't think I would wear a belt. I think just maybe a front tuck on this, maybe a heavier chain necklace, and I have to do some thinking here because there are definitely 5 pieces that I want, and those trousers make them the fifth piece. Words, let me tell you, the trousers make the 5th piece. If they end up being, because it's probably going to cost me $30 to have those pants altered, and I could get away with the waist with a belt, but he could just tack it in just a tiny bit on the side and it would be fine. So, and I could gain a couple of pounds and they'd be fitting great. So, let me do my Stitch Fix math. Let me do some figuring and I'll let you know what my final decision was, okay? So I'm sitting here trying to make some decisions. I did actually put this little aqua blue underneath this. I think this would be cute underneath a chocolate colored blazer that I actually have coming. Hopefully it fits because they're petite. I went to the Cut from Kloth website about those. Let me move my shirt. I don't want to get it all creased because I'm wearing that today for these pants. I love them. Stitch Fix usually has them in a 00, but they're not available for exchange, and they may never come back in exchange. The Cut from the Kloth website does have them in a 00 for $109. The full price of these is $114. I did find a coupon for Cut from the Kloth, and I've just lost it. Here we go. With that brings them, it's a 15% off coupon, which brings them down $16.35. But then I have to pay $10.95 for shipping and $7.26 for tax, so it makes them $110.86. That does put them at a 00, but I still will have to get the length altered. And I don't think that these are so big on my waist that I'm going to try them on again before I check out again. I really wish that Stitch Fix had them in a 00. So I go to the Stitch Fix website and I do my checkout. I will get, let's see, the items that I wanted to keep: this shirt, this jacket, these pants, this little cardigan, and then the little ribbed knit elbow length. I don't love my arms right now. They're not very toned, and with the weight loss, they're just not as flattering as they used to be, and I need to get in my gym and think about that, but I've had a lot of other things on my mind, and that's not been my priority. I need to make it a priority. I need to make my health a priority and think about me too. So, and that's, shopping is my therapy right now, right? So if I keep the 5 that I'm showing you and I send back the 3, I get $112 off of that whole order, minus the 25% discount actually gives me $112 off. And then obviously I'm not putting those other 3 in there, if that's making any sense. So the total comes to $360.33. Not keeping the little polo sweater, the navy blue trousers, or the faux suede open blazer. So I end up getting these pants for free. What do I do? What do I do? I need to try them on for my husband and see what he thinks. He just got off of his conference call. I can hear him. And see what he thinks about them and what his thoughts, how I should do this. But I want these pants in my life. I had tried on a pair of pinstriped pants in my Trendsend that I loved, but they were way too big. And I looked online and they don't really have them in my size. That's too much alterations. In this case, I think I can get away with the waist where they're not going to fall off my hips, I don't believe. There's not really any stretch in them. I would just have to have the length altered a bit for wearing with a shorter boot. What are your thoughts? This was a good fix. This one was really good. I do want another fix. I want Brittany to do it. She does a great job, but it literally makes these pants free. What would you do? Put it in the comments below. What would you do? All right, I'm going to have these pants somehow, and it's probably going to come from Stitch Fix because 25% off is better than 15% off, and then having to pay for shipping. So I'm gonna have to have them altered either way, right? Right? All right, guys, that is it for this Stitch Fix. This was a fun one for me. My daughter is waiting for me to head to go pick her up so that we can go. We got some games that we're gonna play at our baby shower, and we wanna go pick out the cardstock that we're gonna print them out on and all of that fun stuff. So I hope you guys have a very happy day today. If you are new to my channel, I hope you will like and subscribe and come back and see me. I know I'm kind of all over the board when I can film, and my husband is actually the one who does my editing and my uploading. So, or I do he does the editing and I do the uploading. So it's just kind of our thing. But yeah, I hope you have a happy day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.